Good. You played very well. What I think you could do is sit more forward on the chair. Can you try that? So you have a little more weight in your legs. You play like, it's like really nice sound, it's beautiful. Can you just try to play one open string? Yeah, and then keep the cello in, so that your best friend, can you give it a hug? That looks cool. So it has to be your good friend that you can give a hug. Can you feel it closer to you? So try it again, just play that like the D string. And then when you play, try to feel, if you're a little bit, as you're more forward, so you feel more weight into the leg. So try to do it now when you play the D string. Then feel here. Then you go all the way. So the bow goes to the tip there. You go here. So all the way to the tip. Try to just do the open string. Let me look it out here. Do it again, yeah. Yeah, then do the A string. It's very good, yeah. Also, when you go on the A string, if you come more out here, you know, you can stop here. You don't have to go there. So just send. Sometimes I put like a little sticker there. Then that's a tip. When you go the A. Because if you go all the way, it kind of goes there. So then it's like. Try it again, do the D string, really open it up. And then the A string. Yeah, see if you can stay in the same track there. So can you start from the beginning now? Now when you play, think you play like out in the hall, it's like you're telling a story, you know. Can you look at me? How are you doing?
Good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How do you know? How do you know? And how do you know? You have to say something.
I don't know.
I don't know, that's good. Then you said sure. I said, how are you doing? So you said, good. I said, how do you know? I don't know. No, the reason, if I look over here, can you look at this young lady? Look at her, and look over here. So when you play, look out, like out in the room, and try to play out in the room. Play again from the beginning. Think you're playing for everybody. So you're saying something, instead they're not looking at you, you're telling them things. Many times when people do an audition, if you can actually play like saying something to people, then people forget to be critical. I mean, there's no reason to be critical because you play so well, but I think you could be more like saying something to people. Try it again from the beginning. There you go. So now say it out in the room. Like you tell a story about something. When you go higher, so when you start there, you know, when you go there, when you go to there, you know, so it goes from here. How do we know what notes to play louder on? How do we know what notes to play louder on?
Higher?
Sometimes, but it's also when you have like the meter. So when you have three, when you have a three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What note do you think is the strongest beat?
First one.
Yeah. And then when you go here, ba dee da da dee da dee. So it's it's probably more important to play loud on the downbeat. Have you seen my cello now? I feel very good today. Why? I have a butterfly here. So play it like that, so you're saying something. Try that, so you put more emphasis on the down. And then next, ya dee da 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 dee dee da da da. So the downbeat. So try to show that so it's really clear. So one thing is we know the strong beat, 1, 2, 3. Then you said another thing that also makes it important. What was that? You said the higher note. The first one is like, normally, it's very normal, a classical phrase is short, short, long. So the first, da dee da da dee da da, first phrase, ya dee 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 dee, second phrase, now the long one. Ya da 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 dee da 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 da, keep going. Da dee da dee da dee da 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 da, all the way up, na 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 dee. So that should be much louder. So the first phrase is 2 measures is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures. So it's like good composers, they use like phrase lengths. It's okay to think about that. Then in the end, it becomes kind of normal. But so I think the third phrase, you should make it go much further. Can you play here? Up, can you crescendo up to the A? Try to go from there. Yeah. Can you play each note? A, G, G, F, sharp, play each note twice. Yeah, now do it with the right slur. Then play it from here again, the whole thing. It's good. So now try to play the whole third phrase. That's much longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the strongest is probably the high da da dee da dee. Maybe there actually it could go to there. Do it once, go to there, and once go to there. Go from here. And now this time you go all the way to the last one. Good. Now try to play the whole third phrase. So from here, and really think that. So it's still 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It keeps going, but you still have the downbeat stronger. Can you start on the third phrase from here? Part of that you're not happy with?
I don't know.
I know. When you go up the D string, it doesn't sound so good. Don't you hear that? Do you know why? Because it's harder to go up on the string, and you have to move the bow further down. So then it's good to go practice that. Can you practice that when you go up the D string? When you go over here? Go from there up the D string. Play there on the D string. Up here. tricky. So what is it that's tricky?
The shift.
Yeah, the shift. So how do you practice the shift? You do the note before the shift, then you do the shift. Yeah, so it's just that. Da, 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 da. Just do that by itself. And now do it again, and now make it sing more. Yeah, and now play the whole phrase. Play the whole phrase. And now come up. Very good, yeah. Now try to play from the beginning. We'll show a short phrase, a long phrase. I mean, you're very talented, so you can just do things. But what's good is you like, if you don't like something, then go play it again, then figure out what it is that you don't like. Sometimes you don't know, but it just doesn't sound as good as you could, because you can already hear, but it's really good. You have very good ear. If it's not good enough, you just pull a little bit like that. You know what's funny? Ben was a young man, and he was like, he's so musical, so he plays with so much expression, and he did not like when I stopped like that and try to fix things. So one thing I said, Ben, you got to really use your hearing more. So I said, you got to really, there's nothing we can do if we don't think it in our mind before we do it. We do these things, even if you're gonna go, if I'm gonna go also you, before you do it, you already see yourself walking there. So we do everything, it's instinctive. But we have kept saying you have to really concentrate. And then once, I think I came back after the summer, and we go to the lesson, and Ben before he starts, he starts going like that. I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm tuning the ear. He goes, and he's like, he said, it really works. He's like, when he goes like that. But I said, you can't go to a concert and say it like that. It's not too good. But it was really, when he did it, then he started playing, it was like amazing. So I started doing it sometimes. Maybe it works. But I mean, what it makes you do, it makes you think. You go like that, now you think, what do you think? So you have your mind prepared before you play. So you don't have to do that, but it's good to think what you're gonna do before you do it. Especially when there's something you don't like, then you have to ask yourself a question. I'll try to show the first phrase, short phrase, long phrase. Play from the beginning. What could you do better? Yeah. Just say what you could do better. What you could phrase to that note instead of the A? You could. You could also could not. Which one do you like better?
I don't know.
No, you have to. You don't know which one you like better? So how do you find out? If you they say you have to taste something, you taste this and you taste this. How do you find out which one you like?
Try.
You try both of them. Yeah, you try this one, try this one, and then it's like people drink wine, they give it a review. But obviously, if you drink a wine and you don't like it, it doesn't matter if it's a good review because it's up to each person what they like. So with a phrase like that, you can try two different ways. And if you like it, then it's good. If you don't like it, then it's not good. So now play the phrase the way you think it should be from the beginning. But try to make it more space between the two short phrases and the long phrase. dee dee. When you play that first, just do that alone. No, it's on the A string. Now stop. Now, when you play, then you go there. Then you go. Then you play there. Then you play. Yeah, you played how you did the first time. It's so beautiful. What's different between the way you did it? Can you play it how he did it?
I don't remember how you did it.
No. No, I mean, he just would. He doesn't. You emphasize the high note. It makes it much. It's like when you said the high notes. Ha dee da dee da. It makes more emphasis on the high notes. Try to do the first one. Make it more expressive. Say something when you play it. So can we go to the top note? Da dee da dee da. The top note is more important. Yeah, do the first one again. Play, show the phrasing more. I think it's too much this way, you know what I mean? You end up falling down on the chair. I say how much you do lean, move as much, as long as you don't fall off the chair. So if you put the cello like that, it's good. See, like that? So do it again. Now, when you play, do you hear it when the piano answers you? So try to listen more, and then it's like the phrase is there. Now you try to, it's like talking back and forth. So try to think, you play the phrase, have you now seen my Zulu? And so there's conversation, try it again. From the fast movement. Try to play a little bit.
Second one or
The third one. Just try it. Just play a little bit. Just go for it. It's hard. It's very impressive. How do you practice the what's the most difficult run in that passage?
The middle.
Middle. Can you show how you practice it? It's very. That passage, what is it that's difficult?
The second phrase.
But in that passage, what's hard in that passage? That you said that's the hardest part. What is it that's difficult? The shifting?
The shifting.
Yeah. So, also moving the thumb. Can you keep the thumb over there, or do you have to move it? Yeah, see that passage? The one he's playing there. Yeah, when you go here. So do it again when you go from there. So when do you use the thumb on the A string? Now keep going. So you never use this on the A string, do you? So why do you put it there? Just keep it over there. Do it again. If you just leave it there, try it again. Leave it over there. Only if you needed it, otherwise don't move it there. So can you do it short? Bop, 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 make it really short. Good, yeah. And then when you do that, what do you do next to try to make it better fit with the bow? Do you do rhythms? If you go, I will do da da do di da da do do da da. When you try to be up, but you're really good. Try to do it instead of da 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 da. You go da 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 di di da 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 do di. So you reverse the rhythm. Da ya da di da. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3. Next you go 8. Da 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I mean, most young kids like that, they can't do that, but you can do. You're super good at that. So that's really, now play how it goes. Da yaka dika 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 da. It's very good. See, that's a thunderstorm. That's the composer. They speak to the thunder, and they like when the composer is really happy. Then they say something, they communicate. So you know you're doing really good when it does like that. It's like really good. I think you could play, when you play it, you could play it even louder from the beginning. Try it just a little bit, just the first half. Sit a little bit more front on the chair, and then blow it so everybody goes through the wall, and they see the thunderstorm. Go for it. A lot of energy. Go for it. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Very good. Great job. You're gonna be great. Very good. Take a bow. Take a bow. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Very good. Fantastic. You have some great young kids here. It's fantastic. Beautiful. Very good. Any more questions?
Me now.
No? That's very good. It's very good. I think all of you guys, you can see you put a lot of support behind all the kids and everything. It's fantastic. So I congratulate you.